Yeah, very good morning students. Welcome back to the maths class. As I said earlier in the last class, today we are going to start a new exercise that deals with surds. Now only I hearing the word surds. So you have to know what is meant by surd. A surd is a irrational root of a rational number. Again I am repeating. A surd is an irrational root of a rational number. Nth root of a is a surd. Nth root of a is a surd provided n belongs to natural number where n is greater than 1. A is rational. A should be a rational number and n should be a natural number. So then this together is formed a surd. The next topic what you have to learn is order of a surd. The order of a surd is the index of the root to be extracted. The order of the surd, nth root of a is n. I said last exercise I mentioned what is inside that root, that only you have to write it as power 1 by 2. If it is a square root you have to write 1 by 2. That inside number is called that order. Are you able to understand that inside a number will be there? That number is called the order. For square root they won't give 2 there, it is understood 2 is there. So for square root the order is 2, for the cube root the order is 3. Whatever the number given inside the square root, that inside means here in this V shaped, in this V shape they are given a number, that is called the order. Are you able to understand? Now one more thing you have to keep it in mind. Better you can write down, you can pause this video from here and you can write down this. These are all the notations, radical notation and index notation. Both are equal only, but the way you are writing is different. So radical notation, nth root of a power n is nothing but a. This can be also write as nth root of a power n. This is called radical notation. In index notation, you have to write a power 1 by n the whole power n, which is equal to a power n the whole power 1 by n. So both are correct. So this is the way that difference. This way if you write, that is called radical notation. If you write this way, the power that is the power is all in the fractions. If you write in this fractions of powers of the fraction, this is called index notation. So here you can see the square root, here you can see the power or fractions. So these are all the differences. So this is nth root of a into nth root of b equal to nth root of ab. So similarly we can write this as in the index form, that is a power 1 by n into b power 1 by n, which is equal to ab power 1 by n. So both are correct, the way we are writing is the difference. So what you will do, you pause this video and write down all this one, memorize it. Are you able to understand? You have to memorize all this one, then it will be easy for us to do the exercise. Now we will move on to the exercise, children. The next exercise is exercise 2.6. First sum, simplify the following using addition and subtraction property of surds. So just we are going to add and subtract of the surds. If you are introducing a number, surd is a number. If you are introducing a number, you have to know how to add and subtract the numbers. So first step we have learning how to add and subtract these surds. So we learn now we'll start the sum. This is the first sum in exercise 2.6. the first sum, first subdivision, we have to add and subtract. So before add and subtract this one, we have to know one thing, that is like surds and like surds. Here all the three surds are like surds. How will you say it is like surds? Because here you are having square root of 3. In this sum also you are having square root of 3. Here also you are having square root of 3. So this represents these are like surds. If they are like surds, it is enough to add the number before the surd, 5, 18, and you have to subtract with minus 2. Just listen. So what the next step? 5 plus 18 minus 2 bracket square root of 3. Are you able to understand this one? Are you? Yes. Here root 3, here also root 3, here also root 3. I am taking all the root 3 outside. The numbers only you have to add and subtract. 5 plus 18 minus 2. What is 5 plus 18? It is nothing but 23. 23 minus 2 square root of 3. 23 minus 2 is nothing but 21 square root of 3. So this is like this way only you can add and subtract. Only if it is a like terms, you have like search, you have to add and subtract it. If it is unlike search, you should not add and subtract. Now we'll move on to the next subdivision, that is second subdivision. It's nothing but 4 cube root of 5 plus 2 cube root of 5 minus 3 cube root of 5. Listen carefully. Here all are cube root of 5. Are you able to understand that one? Yeah. That's why it is called like search. If it is a like search, then we can proceed the sum. Look at here. Here this is also cube root of 5, cube root of 5, cube root of 5. So now what we have to do, we have to add the numbers before this search. 4 plus 2 minus 3 cube root of 5. Are you able to understand what I am doing? Yes. Now 4 plus 2 is 6. 6 minus 3 cube root of 5. 6 minus 3 is nothing but 3 cube root of 5. 3 cube root of 5 is the answer. Are you able to understand? Now we'll move on to the next sum. The third subdivision is 3 square root of 75, 5 square root of 48 minus square root of 243. You might have think that these are all unlike search, because it is square root of 75 is there, here 48 is there, here square root of 243 is there. So what you have to do? You have to think of it. What? Yeah, do the prime factorization for this 75. In which table 75 will come? 5 tables. Very good. 15 times. Again do it. 5 tables. 3. Now 48. Do the prime factorization by using 2 tables. 24. Again 2 tables. 12. Again 2 table. 6. 2 table. 3. Now 243. 3 tables. 81. Again 3 tables, 27, again 3 tables, 9, again 3 table, 3. So just think over the numbers. If the numbers are bigger like this, 75, 48, 243, you have to take the prime factorization method to find this one. Now this 3 square root of 75 plus 5 square root of 48 plus square root of 243 will become 3 square root of 5 into 5 into 3 plus 5 square root of 2 into 2 into 2 into 2 into 3 plus square root of 3 into 3 into 3 into 3 into 3. Are you able to understand? Now for 2 numbers we can take one number outside. So 3 into 5 for the square root of 3 plus this is one pair, this is another pair. So you can write 2 2's outside of the square root. So 2 into 2 square root of 3 plus here also 2 pairs are there, 3 into 3 square root of 3. Are you able to understand? This you can learn it in the squares and square roots. If 2 numbers are there inside the square root, same numbers, you can take one number outside of the square root. That same method only I am doing here. Now multiply this. 3 5s are 15 root 3 plus 5 2s are 10, 10 2s are 20 root 3 plus, sorry, this is I think minus. I have changed it. Minus. Here you have to put minus. 3 3s are 9. Minus 9 root 3. 15 plus 20 minus 9 the whole bracket 3. 15 plus 20, it's nothing but 35. 35 minus 9 bracket root 3. What is 35 minus 9? 26 root 3 is the answer. 26 root 3 is the answer. Are you able to understand, children, this sum? So write as it is in the classwork. It will be easy for you while revising. Now we will move on to the next question. The next subdivision, fourth subdivision, is 5 cube root of 40 plus 2 cube root of 625 minus 3 cube root of 320. As I said earlier, if you are having bigger numbers inside this square root or cube root, you have to do the prime factorization method. So for 40, you will take for 2 tables, 20 again 2 tables, 10 again 2 table, 5. Now for 625, 5 table, 125 again 5 table, 25 again 5 table, 5. For 320, start with 2 tables, it is 116 again 2 table, 80 again 2 table, 40 again 2 table, 20 again 2 table, 10 again 2 table, 5. So first step, you have to find the prime factorization of all the numbers 40, 625 and 320. The next one, 5 cube root of 40 plus 2 cube root of 625 minus 3 cube root of 320. We can write like 5 cube root of 40, we can write it as 2 into 2 into 2, it is nothing but 2 power 3 into 5 plus 2 cube root of 625, we will write it as 5 power 3 into 5 minus 3 cube root of 325, we can write it as 2 power 3 into 2 power 3, because 1 2 3 another 1 2 3, so 6 2's are there, so 2 power 3 into 2 power 3 into 5. Like the previous sum, if it is a square root, we can take a pair of number outside. If it is a cube root, we can take 3 numbers. For 3 numbers, we have to take one number outside. So 5 into 2 cube root of 5. So this 2 power 3 will come outside. The 3 and the 3 will get cancelled. The 2 will come outside. So 5 into 2 cube root of 5. For this sum, for this expression, what will come out? Yeah, 5 power 3 is there, so 5 will come out. So 2 into 5 cube root of 5. This 5 will be inside the square root itself, cube root itself. Minus 3 into 2 into 2 cube root of 5. So just listen, this 2 and this 2, it's coming outside because it's cube root. For 3 numbers, you can take one number outside. For 3 numbers, we will take one number outside. Are you able to understand, children? Now multiply these outside numbers. 5 2's are 10, cube root of 5 plus 2 5's are 10, cube root of 5 minus 3 2's are 6, 6 2's are 12, cube root of 5. So now look at this. All the numbers are having the surds like surds, that is cube root of 5, cube root of 5, cube root of 5. So what you have to do, 10 plus 10 minus 12 bracket cube root of 5. 10 plus 10 is 20 minus 12 cube root of 5. 20 minus 12 is nothing but 8 cube root of 5 is the answer. So sometimes they will ask you, this is in the 3 marks or 4 mark question. So listen carefully and write it down. So try it in your home. 1 or 2 times you go through all the sums. You can understand what is this. Now we'll move on to the next question. The second question is, simplify the following using multiplication and division property of surds. So after addition and subtraction, now we're moving into the multiplication and division of surds. First we'll see the first sum, root 3 into root 5 into root 2. Yeah, listen. If the orders are equal, if the orders are same, then we can multiply the numbers inside it. If the orders are different, we can't multiply. What is the order of this number? This root 3 is 2 because it is square root. Here also 2, here also 2. So we can write like this. 2 root 3 into root 5 into root 2, we can write like root 3 into 5 into 2. So what will be the next one? 3 5s are 15. 15 2s are 30. Are you able to understand, children? Yeah, if the orders are equal, orders are same, then we can multiply the numbers inside. So we'll go on to the second subdivision. The second subdivision is nothing but root 35 divided by root 7. Here also, if the order, here the order is square root, that is 2. Here also the order is square root, that is 2. So we can divide directly 35 by 7. So in 5 table it will cancel it. So it is nothing but root 5. Now we'll move on to the third subdivision. The third subdivision is cube root of 27 into cube root of 8 into cube root of 125. So how to write this one? So this we can write like, here the order is 3, here also 3, here also 3. So cube root of 27 into 8 into 125. Now we have to take prime factorization for 27. 27 is nothing but 3 into 3 into 3. So 3 cube into 8, we can write it as 2 into 2 into 2, that is 2 cube. And 125 we can write it as 5 cube. 5 into 5 into 5 is 5 cube. So here for 3 numbers we can take one number outside the cube root, or we can use the loss, whatever it is, cube root of 3 into 2 into 5 the whole power 3. Now 3 into 2 into 5 the whole power 3 into, for cube root we can write 1 by 3. So 3 and 3 will get cancelled. It is 3 into 2 into 5. What is 3 2s are 6? 6 5s are 30 is the answer. Like this also we can write down. Again I am repeating this sum. Cube root of 27, cube root of 8, cube root of 125. This 27 we have to take prime factorization method. 3 9 times, again 3 times. So how many 3's are there? 3 3's are there. So this 27 we can write is like 3 power 3. And 8, if you do it in 2 tables, 4 times, again 2 times. How many 2's are there? 3. So we can write this 8 like 2 power 3. Now 125, 5 25 times, again 5 times. So how many 5's are there? 3 5's. So 125 we can write it as 5 power 3. Are you able to understand this? So 27 is becoming 3 power 3, 8 is becoming 2 power 3, and 125 is becoming 5 power 3. So all the powers are same. So you are taking powers outside, powers commonly outside the bracket, that is 3 into 2 into 5 the whole power 3. Now we know that if it is a cube root we can write the whole power 1 by 3. So the 1 by 3 is coming outside that. You are removing this root, cube root, and writing here 1 by 3. So this 3 and this 3 will get cancelling. Now we are getting only the numbers, that is 3 into 2 into 5. 3 2s are 6, 6 5s are 30. Clear, children? Some more sums are there. You do the sums in your home. It will be practice for you. Next class we will see clearly about this multiplication and division. Not clearly, some more sums in order to clear your doubts. So if you have any doubts, you can ask me through WhatsApp also. Thank you, children. Thank you.